Oaks and Jason just jumped on too.
Nice.
Mr. Anderson, how are you, sir? Give me talk to us. I can't hear you.
Yeah, he's not in the studio. I don't think Mike gets Adam in.
He'll probably get it on there. Add him to the stage.
Yeah, there you go.
Say something, Jason.
Hello.
Yeah, working good. All right, good stuff.
Excellent.
All right, hold on one sec.
Go
A
ahead.
few big comments over there on the sidebar there too, Mike.
That's something to hold the phone up a little bit for the microphone.
There you go.
All right, you got a few minutes. Pick yourself up. Okay.
Test.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
We'll be rocking and rolling. I could have started
Gary,
this earlier.
Gary, I said Jake to send you a slide. Can you get that to Mike?
Yeah, give me a second. Let me fetch it.
I'll turn that down and got some peeps. Everybody that's just tuning in, make sure you put some posts in the chat, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you might be on here. You guys can share this too on your own channels in a lot of cases, so make sure you do that. And obviously this is recorded, and the same link that you jumped on here to view it is always the same link to watch the replays, just so you guys know. So we're good here. And I think Terry's going to get me something. And
Yeah. Check your message, Mike. You got it, Jim.
are we talking email?
Texted it to. Want me to email it? I can email it.
If you can email it, that would be great.
Yeah, give me a second. On it.
And then I'll get that up. Where's my lemon heads? Everybody's got everybody's putting some stuff on here. Get some lemons in there. Did we freeze up? Hello. I think we froze up for a second there.
You guys,
Yeah,
You guys are good,
okay,
right?
Mike. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I never freeze. Hello from North Carolina. What's up? What's up? Excellent. Lemon in India. I got Middle East.
People from all over the world coming in. I like it. Good.
Did you email it?
Yeah, getting it done. Hold on.
Okay. You're welcome, Diane.
Yeah, Mike, I got it here. Hold up. It's incoming there.
Excellent. Okay.
We're all set. Who's excited? Let's hear it. Give it up, guys. We went 10 months without hearing from Jason. It's so awesome to have him back. Well, I'm pumped.
let's go, Lemon.
Let's get some LFGs in the chat. I know I got mine up.
Oh, I just saw what you sent to me.
Yeah. I figured you'd like that, man.
Let me all right, I got to let me see.
Yeah, I like the look of that slide too. I'm excited for it.
I think it's time to drop a little bit larger of a drip. So let's go ahead.
Yeah, I like it. Some lemon bombs instead of drips are better. Yeah, let's go. Let's get them LFGs going. There we go. Now we got some. I like it. Hi, Tash. I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah. I gotta.
You got the countdown.
Give me a second. I gotta figure out.
Hey, do you want that slide up right away, or you want to wait a bit?
Give me a second to. I gotta convert it real quick.
Okay, no worries, man. We'll get the call started without it, and then you can work on it in the background. Bring it on when you're ready.
All right, we'll just do that. I think we've had enough countdown. We're good. Sound good?
Yeah, all set to go.
Might be with
All All right. Well, good afternoon or good evening, and welcome from wherever you're listening into. It's showtime. We're ready for some lemon bombs today. No more lemon drips and drops. Jay's ready to drop some bombs. We're excited to have him here. After 10 long months, it's fantastic to get you in for a second time this week, and looking forward to some more coming up with the week. Healy, you want to add anything to that or want to get rolling?
Let's get rolling. They came to hear Jason more than likely. I know everybody's kind and says the good things about us, but we're going to jump on here. So just ignore me real quick because I'm gonna try to pull that slide up real quick. If not, I'll just go a full screen on it. But I should be able to.
Jason, how do you want to kick things off? Anything exciting and new since you were last on here with us?
A lot, but again, I think tonight is something that everybody will understand. We've got a lot coming, so it's not that I'm trying to drip it to you for purposes of delaying anything. It's just this is a lot of information. It's coming in a lot of people that are still trying to get into the Lemon chats. They're still trying to figure out what's going on. This is something we need people to share. This is very exciting. It's very big news.
Is he breaking up?
Am I pausing?
No, you're good.
Okay. So, I just want to, make sure everybody is staying positive. It's coming, and understand. I'm going to start with the same thing I started with last time. We have a soft landing for everybody. This is not something you have to go out there and do anything foolish at this particular time. Get all the facts, get all the information, then make a decision. If you do start selling things and moving stuff around, you may regret it. So I'm just going to lay that out there. I said it when I was first on. Right now, we're doing one of these every single day, and I want to actually thank Terry and Mike for putting this stuff together. This is a lot of time out of their own personal schedule. I kind of dropped that on them the very first night, saying we're going to be doing these a lot kind of in microcosms. To help them out, I may actually record a couple of these back to back so that we can kind of just have them posted out. But I want to make sure that it's getting digested and everybody's actually getting all the details correctly, not from the rumor mill or assuming anything from what people are texting in the chats. Let's just make sure it's all staying clean and you're passing on the correct information at all times. So we'll go ahead and start with there. And if you have the slide, you can pop it up at any point in time.
Okay. Just ad lib for a minute. I'm gonna try to convert it to a PDF real quick because that uploads better.
No, you're totally fine.
You guys didn't. You guys gave me no time to.
No, it's all good. We'll put it up as is if you can get it up there as that in that file.
If you just give me
we can ad lib. It's no problem. So obviously on the first call, we really wanted to talk about where we're at. We wanted to talk about moving forward. We want to talk about some of the problems in the space and solving those and coming up with a permanent solution so that it wasn't a situation where it would go for a minute, shut down, go for a minute, shut down. The crypto space is kind of that way. I mean, we have all kinds of different regulations in different areas. We've all felt that, obviously, with the last 9 months. So this first part, you're going to see very clearly the vision of moving forward. This is basically just a part 2 of my first viewing since you guys have seen me for a minute. Got it. But Lemon is launching its own bank, and technically this is actually a migration and a merger into an existing bank. It's an acquisition and reverse merger. This gets us banking licenses not only in the United States, but the UK and Singapore and the Emirates. This allows for easy onboarding and offboarding of crypto assets. All of our platform, anything powered by debt, but also any crypto in any format. We are all an inclusive base here. We want to make sure everybody has access to get into the blockchain space and get things rolling. This is actually one of the very, very cool things that will be the baseline and really the foundation of what we are doing. Understand that even when debt started, the biggest problem and getting people in and getting people excited around the world, especially, Latin America and Africa, even Australia, it's getting people to understand you have to go to an exchange. Then you have to convert it to BNB. Then you have to take that BNB and go into a wallet. Then you have to actually take that in and actually do purchases. Then you have to take that and later on you had to convert it to debt and then get into purchases. This is actually an internal one-stop shop, so you can actually do all that internally. Second problem is, okay, now you have the crypto. What do you do with it? How do you spend it at the gas pump? How do you get it through? This platform is actually even better than just a Visa card, although it does come with its own Lemon card. This is actually a full bill pay service. This is allowing you to do peer-to-peer transactions, individual one-on-one. This will actually take the position of Cash App. It has an app version directly to it, so you can actually take crypto to a fiat payment and pay Terry right now in USDT if that's what he would like to get paid in. This is a full one-stop shop payment gateway, and for businesses, a terminal gateway to take crypto transactions on their business transactions as well. So this is a one-stop shop to get the ball rolling and kind of get things fun and going. There's a lot of other tech that we're also working on and kind of kicking around. So I threw that all out there. I'm going to have Terry's going to have a ton of questions, but about those and what that means to you. Terry will actually ask me some questions because he's dealt with all of these. And I'll tell you exactly how we're solving the problem. And I'll tell you exactly what the solution is for this particular product. And I may actually give you some hints on what else is coming based off of the questions, because I've got to do a couple more of these to make sure that everybody has a firm foundation of what we have ahead of us. So,
well, I mean, this is huge news. I mean, these have been problems in crypto since day zero, and they've never gone away. They've gotten a little better here and there. It's always in piecemeal. So what's the fine print? Is there something this thing can't do? Because it sounded like you had everything in one package here.
It really is. So right now we're actually leveraging multiple different exchanges inside the banking platform to get the best prices. Down the road, it will actually integrate, here's a hint, directly with our own. So we don't have to worry about using third-party exchanges in that running through. The licenses in that are already here. They're already done here in the Emirates. We are in the process of launching the exchange, but before then, we're just going to arbitrage and use the APIs with other exchanges in order to do the quick onboarding and offboarding for you. So what that means is we will find the best price out of, it's about 7 exchanges right now we're hitting. So you will make sure you get the best dollar for your crypto you're converting into fiat. It goes into, I think, 9 different fiats around the world. And so you can choose whether you want to get paid in euros, whether you want to get paid in, any denomination in Australia, British pound, US dollar, peso, whatever it may be. You can get paid in your own currency, and then you can basically transfer it directly to your card, and you can pay via that card directly into wherever you're at. I'm going to actually give you a little tidbit of what else this banking app does and the importance of the global reach of what we are really doing. I'm going to ask everybody on the phone, when's the last time they traveled? They tried to use their phone. They got hit with extraordinary fees for international travel. Maybe it's a per day rate, and a lot of us go and we get these nice little SIM cards at the airport. We put them in or the stand. I go to a lot of Latin American countries and Africa, especially. We use SIM cards everywhere. It's something that is large. From your banking platform, you can actually go and purchase airtime and data before your trip, and have a phone number ready when you land. And so that is something we offer directly in this platform for travelers. This is groundbreaking in all the things crypto. So you can send minutes to your friends, your families, anywhere in the world. You can actually use that for others. You can use that for yourself. We are integrated, I want to say, in over 100 countries right now for this plan. It's wide. It's not, I don't think we're going to leave very many people out at all. So the other thing we have a lot in is everybody kind of does these transactions. You change my tire, you come over, we split a meal. We're trying to basically have a banking app that is for everyone. We want everyone to be on it. And so we want to make sure that people, if they have crypto, can pay their half or their third of a bill. And you can do that directly through the app, directly to their bank account, or you can actually pay them directly out in a QR code directly into their wallet. You keep your keys in this wallet. You have to give permissions for every single transaction happening inside the wallet, which means your crypto, your keys, your assets. Although that's on the banking platform, it gives you the ability to authorize these particular transactions. That is the most important part of the scenario here. Is we want to make sure that you are keeping full control and security and privacy of your assets. So
regardless of the currency, whether it's fiat or crypto, you're saying that we're still in self-custody despite the fact that it has all the appearances of a bank.
No, the fiat itself is in the bank, but any crypto assets you're connecting your wallet to. So once you convert it to British pound or dollar or whatever or currency around, that is actually going into a checking account. You can do bill pays directly from this, guys. There's no need to worry about paying your bills and having to transfer that out. You can wire directly to your bank account. So you have wire coordinates directly in. This is a full-fledged bank. So basically, you can go ahead and wire it into your direct account number, get it in there. You can then make your payments. When you pull back out, let's say you wanted it at your local credit union instead for easeability, you can wire back out. I don't think you'll need to do a bunch of that, because if you can pay your mortgage, pay your credit cards, pay all your bills directly in the platform, there's really no need, I don't think, to really pull a lot out. Oh, by the way, it does come with a debit card. So you can go to any ATM and pull out cash if that's what you need.
Holy smokes. Can I want to rewind just real quick. Is the name of our project Lemon, or will it be Lemonade? Like the project itself. Am I allowed to ask that?
All Things Lemon is kind of the banner we're going through here. So it is Lemon Bank for this particular product. I will give you a hint. Lemonade is actually the full exchange. It's the full crypto exchange popping out. So that'll be our Binance competitive. It will be a centralized exchange. And we also have Lemdex, which is our decentralized exchange.
Holy smokes.
We are physically going into All Things Lemon. When I say that, I don't joke around. The partners in that that we'll be announcing shortly, I do have to hold that one off for just a second. But these are big, big names. They want this type of infrastructure put in place. And everybody asks me, well, how soon? I actually saw the demo of the branding again tonight. I'm very, very hopeful the beginning of next week we'll start onboarding clients directly into Lemon Bank.
Jeez.
Oh, awesome. That's awesome. Jay, you talk about like making bill payments and stuff. What about traditional jurisdictional restrictions? Like the U.S. is such a pain in the ass with all this, all their reporting and the like. Are there going to be a lot of conflict there, or all low friction?
So if you are in U.S., you have to use your U.S. driver's license. If you have another passport, you can go for another jurisdiction. It is licensed bank inside the United States, so you can physically go use this just like you can any other bank. It's fully regulated, fully licensed inside the U.S., which is also why it's self-custodian wallets, because currently right now legislation does not allow banks in some jurisdictions to hold in custody. So it's actually solving two problems. All in one, but you're getting the ease and functionality all in one place. So instead of having to go to, do a bridge, then to an exchange, then to get your wire from the exchange and your bank account, then pay, this is a one-stop shop. You're physically all there day one, no holding on crypto, instantaneous transactions. As long as it's a wire transfer, you will be able to clear your crypto same day. So there's no delay or holdups.
What about restrictions on the cards? Are they Visa or MasterCard licensed, and do they have a lot of limits on them?
That does actually have a difference between the tiers. So we have a very special tier. We're going to hold that one off for a minute because it gives a lot of fun little features with it. But we have a digital. It's a white card. So you actually get just a basic plastic card. That one's our entry line. It goes with our smallest deposits in the bank. Very little benefits in that with it. Then we have the yellow card. This one's fun because you'll actually get rewards in Lemon token for spending. It's like cash back, except for you're physically going to be getting Lemon token for every dollar you spend on that card, automatically deposited into your wallet that's attached to your account.
Wow.
So understand that this is something that is revolutionary. You'll be able to benefit in the platform in a lot of different ways. Because what you're able to do is, instead of 4% cash back that you're never going to get any upside to, hopefully, you're getting some Lem token you can hold on to. And when the price is right for you, then you can exit it. But I think that's a much better reward than some of these others. They do offer all kinds of things in the platform as well. I'm going to tell you some of the gimmicky things that are in the bank because everybody kind of wants to know about them. They're going to look at them. They're going to see them. You can buy gift cards directly in the bank, just like a lot of other credit unions. My credit union allows that to happen right now. A lot of the hotel points in that, you can actually go ahead and exchange crypto to buy extra points, miles the same way. My credit union allows that. This is a top tier technical bank, meaning it has a lot of these features that some of the smaller banks don't. This is a large bank. It's international in multiple different countries. So you do have some of these nice features. So if you are trying to do a gift, you may have forgot something for a friend or family, you can send them a digital card, or you can get a plastic gift card for someone for a birthday or whatever, just have it mailed out to you. So.
Jason, these are going to operate like self-funded crypto style credit cards and stuff. So they're all debit, basically. They are self-funded. Yep. So therefore, you don't need credit checks. You don't need any of that stuff. You don't need any minimums. Yeah, I've had tons of these. That's fantastic. I love it.
Right.
Wow.
What's the...
Go ahead.
Yeah, your only limitation is basically the crypto that you have available to you. Depending, not in all jurisdictions. They actually have really good term deposits as well. Based off of regulation, those are not available everywhere. So depending on where you're located, there's actually a great way to do that. We are currently right now working on staking to be very similar to that, with a nice way to yield directly at the bank for staking in a term deposit method. It's something we have to work with one jurisdiction on, so it'll be available at least in the first one, which will be here in the Emirates first. And then we'll be trying to stretch that out to the other jurisdictions down the road. The whole idea is, instead of staking on chain, put it directly inside of your bank, lock it up, and at that point in time, it's a 2-key wallet. You'll have one key, the bank will have the others because it's a term, but it'll be an automatic smart contract that will release your token back at the end of the term, or you can call the bank and you can go ahead and get it released early if that's something you want to do, but you'll lose the rate or the yield you were earning on it, just like any CD or term deposit type product. And again, that is not available in all jurisdictions, but it is available.
Okay, I have questions.
Go ahead.
Because you guys can talk this fast. I try to absorb it as quickly as possible. I want to ask you, like, the real world scenario of us being involved right now where we're at. Is this, so this would be this is going to be the wallet, correct? This the bank or not? Because they're two different things, right? A wallet is different than this bank, correct?
Correct. I will go ahead, and I've already announced the wallet name. Lemon Tree is the wallet. It will have multiple different chains available on it. Very similar, just a standard multi-chain wallet coming off of what we were using with the old debt wallet. So you'll be able to basically plug in your favorites. What I like about it is it's going to be debt-powered project specific. So you'll have to add the other tokens, but if it's a debt project, it's already going to be in there. Now, I will tell you that as we start launching more and more Lemon projects, you're going to have a favorite button, because it's going to be a scrolling screen forever, and you're not going to want to have all the projects. We're talking, I think Derek let the cat out of the bag. We are talking a massive amount of projects coming on board, and you're not going to have every single token. So the wallet will look for what's called a minimum deposit amount. So it won't actually pull the token up unless it has something in it. But the problem is, on some of these, when you have taxes, you'll have like 0.000001. So the wallet will actually look, and then it'll physically say, oh, it has some of it in there, so it'll show it to you. So you can unfavorite that, because you basically have sold out of it. It's not saying it's gone, you're just not going to see it. And you can actually add a favorites list directly in the wallet. What I love about that is it's not on the banking platform, it's on the wallet, but you'll be able to do a one push button to get swaps, to get to liquidity. And you can actually link this wallet directly with a QR code. So you just send, like you do normally anything else, you just send it directly to your bank wallet and run through. I would not suggest using this wallet in the bank, although you could. The reason why is you have to be chain specific inside the bank in order to do your sales. And so I don't want to have anybody screw up and send it to the wrong chain. So I prefer people to use the QR code protocol. We've looked at it. There is no way to basically have a smart thinker that's saying, oh, look, yeah, it's EVM, but it's often a different chain, and have someone screw up on there. It's no problem, because it's all going in one. But if you send Bitcoin to an Ethereum wallet, you've got a problem. Same with some of the other platforms. So we want to make sure that we are staying very specific for our user base, and our user base is a little crypto young still, and I don't want to have anybody lose anything along the way. So biggest important thing is make sure we can try to put some fail safes in and help people out. That way you have the warnings. Make sure you're sending this director one. This is the QR code. We're going to try to make it QR specific. So if you actually do click a QR code that goes to a different chain, it's going to send you a warning. Are you sure this doesn't look correct? So those types of things, just to try to save people.
Man, that's exciting.
You're following that, right? Like you're going to have an app that you normally managing your crypto in, but then you're going to have, like, for those who are asking, I see it in the questions, a separate crypto kind of wallet within the banking side of it. So when you're ready to on ramp or off ramp, but you can send it in between the wallets easily. So,
Yes.
So when I have the Lemon Tree as my lemon/debt, all things crypto, that's
Yes.
my wallet. That's how I see my portfolio of my stuff. And then if I need to pay a bill, I'm using Lemon Bank, which I send from there to there, and it does the transactions for me.
I very much hope you use Lemon Bank and you bring it in so it's all things lemon. That's your life now. And you physically can go ahead and do all of your bill pay that way. You can send peer-to-peer capital all in. Yes.
Holy
you
moly.
can not only replace Spritz, which is the current best platform for certain functions like this, but it's even better. So that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's very similar to that type of technology with one extra caveat. It's basically it's fully licensed in multiple jurisdictions, and you physically have bank accounts for onboarding and offboarding with wires directly to your account with self-custody wallets. I know I really like their platform. We looked at doing maybe a white label version. Quite honestly, we've talked to the CEO and have some emails out. And this just seemed like a much better option because it gives more. It's giving the airtime. It's giving the data. It's giving the ability to basically do gift cards. It's got a lot of other features. And I'm going to tease a little bit, and I want everybody on the chat to post up a lemon if by chance you use a product called Netflix.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
I think everybody has Netflix. Lemonflix is coming.
Nice. I didn't think you were going to drop that today. I like it.
Yeah.
Lemonflix.
I'm getting beat up in the chats because everybody is back to back saying you're not dropping enough. So I told it to be a bomb tonight. So guys, we have a lot of fun things, and that subscription can actually be paid for directly inside the bank. But better yet, if you do have Netflix, you can actually go ahead and just get that paid through the bank as well, and then use the code to go ahead and activate your Netflix as well. So
wow. How is Lemonflix going to operate? Is it a white labeled version of Netflix, or is it a completely different thing?
That's you're gonna have to wait for the slide to come out to kind of see what we have.
I'm not afraid to ask now. I got nothing to lose.
Yeah. We have some other announcements with that particular product that's in the digital space and media space, and so I wanted to kind of tease it tonight because there's actually a lot to go in that space as well. Again, guys, this is all things lemon. We are definitely pounding the pavement of what possibilities can come, are coming, and are here. But more importantly, setting the groundwork and the base to make sure that everybody has the ease and simplicity of sharing. And, we have a lot of users right now that are scared we're going to leave them behind. And, that there may be some division. There's not, guys. I cannot say this enough. This is definitely something that has been taken out of context. I just want to make sure everybody understands. We are a team. We are just going two different directions with two different paths. Nobody wants to leave anybody behind. And so I'm going to, put a shout out to Shad. We are going to do a joint video call here shortly, but this is not something to freak out about right now. The gossip, the other stuff just needs to end. I'm moving on. Everybody's moving on. We're moving forward. We don't need to look in the past. Guys, we've all had a hard 9 months, if I'm being completely honest. So this is something that a lot of time and effort has been put into place to put these partnerships and that in on both sides. And so although we have different visions, the goal is the exact same. And so, look, we all will succeed. I firmly believe in both sides of the platform. We just are going at it a different way. So I reiterated again on the chat. I want to reiterate it now. Everybody needs to hear it. Have patience. We are coming. And the details, this is the first bomb, but there's a lot more coming.
Quick question for you. Do we, on the Lemflix one, just one last one, and we can move on from that, but is it going to be like an L2 project? Is there a way that the user base grows and the rest of the community benefits on the crypto side of it?
So the transition, I just got asked a little bit earlier. So the transition, we are actually launching some of these L2s directly on Binance. The reason for is we have to migrate our current projects there anyway. And we need to get the wallet tech there, Lemon Tree situated so we can do a one button migration to the L1. This is so important for our user base because a lot of people do not understand enough. We would have massive catastrophes with people trying to do a cross chain bridge when you don't know it. I know that some people on the phone probably understand bridges, no big deal. It's just like PancakeSwap. It's not. You have a lot more complexity to it, and I don't want to have anybody feel like they were not given the best information. Why? Just push the button. Put your tokens in. Just push the button. We are going to be doing exempt tax for those migrations. So you will not have any tax when you're doing the migrations from one chain to another. You're not going to have any problems of loss of tokens that way. So just be prepared. We are here for everyone. And we are not trying to nickel and dime anybody at this point. We are just trying to get everybody to a place where we have a launch pad. I think Derek said it best last night. They have a launch pad in that for businesses. We need to basically get to a place where we're all together standing, so then we can all take off together.
And Tara, just real quick, I just want to throw this out to the community. One of the reasons that we do these things right here is we try to educate people to kind of get them to calm down and just understand that as Terry and I learn this stuff, Terry has a way of explaining it to me. And once I understand it, I can make videos and put a website together, which I did before with Debtbox, with showing, this is how you set your wallet up. This is how you transfer your tokens. This is how you mint your NFTs. So people aren't in panic mode and everybody can do stuff like that. I mean, I know you guys will probably have stuff like that, but as it drips out here, once I get the graphics from you guys or whatever, I'll be happy to help with that and to make sure people feel like they're not getting, because this is intimidating. I mean, it's intimidating for me because the FOMO is coming out of my ears at the moment for what you just dropped, let alone what I know is probably even dropping together. So Terry, you were going to make a statement there.
Yeah, I just had a couple more questions on the on the bank side, so we can preempt what's going to end up in the chat the moment we hit the end button. So it looks like probably Monday. And is the onboarding process going to be easy? Is there anything you can share in terms of, I don't know, timeframes beyond that, like for when people would get their cards or how fast the accounts would be open, and just kind of take on a few of those housekeeping things?
Okay, so I have someone in the background screaming at me. I do have a very amazing partner, and he's looking at all the things we have to basically push through here. And I'm going to be honest with you, he wants me to launch something else or announce something else tonight as well. So again, I do have to say that we're going to disappoint some people in the community based off of jurisdiction. We have a fully licensed and regulated lottery. And so depending on where you are in the jurisdictions, we also can basically put you directly into lottery. It's very similar to every other lottery that goes on in almost every country, in that it's a fully licensed and regulated lottery that's coming along. Lem Lotto, get ready.
Nice.
All crypto based, by the way, so it's really nice because you get paid back in Lemon.
Oh, even better. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, crypto ones are awesome, so that's fantastic. Back in Lemon too, it's good. So that's good. That's going to lock up more supply, create more liquidity, have more stuff moving around. All the above. That's fantastic.
Other questions?
I got a question.
Yep.
So slowly,
Yes.
How do I sleep at night knowing that this is going to be going fairly fast, but like what steps can I expect that, okay, Mike, on this general time frame, the wallet will come out and you'll set that up, and then I'll go, okay. And then on this time frame, the bank will come out and I'll be able to connect that and fund it or whatever, so I can do this on this time frame. NFTs can be minted or whatever. I mean, I'm just kind of curious as to that flow.
Are you asking for a roadmap? Interesting.
Heck yeah, I'm asking for a roadmap.
Yeah, something like that.
So we do have a roadmap podcast coming. I'm going to tell you that we are physically trying to iron the dates to make sure we don't miss any of them. And I actually think we're close enough. We can actually put some pretty firm dates in at this point to get us over the finish line. If you know me, I don't like to put a date out if we're not going to hit it. We have missed 2, I believe, in the 3 years, and I don't want to start a bad habit heading into a new project. So I may disappoint you by not giving you one. But in general terms, guys, we are talking weeks. We are not talking months. We are not talking this thing is going to take the next 90 to 120 days. And I'm giving you guys a bunch of hype or sizzle right now. Guys, this is something that we have been working on. It is here. I'm going to say the transition right now, you're going to...
Wait, you cut out.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Wait.
Was that on purpose?
He probably
was that cut out on purpose? I want to know. I'm asking
till he comes back on. As he's about to drop the biggest nugget that we got today.
Boom.
We still can't hear you, Jason. So if he has to jump on and jump back on, jump off and jump back on, he will.
I'm sure he will.
It'll kick back in. It'll kick back in.
Suzanne, you were asking about business, personal and yes, it's personal and business banking, correct?
Wow, weeks away. Yeah, he just got booed. He'll be back on. Just give everybody a hang in there.
And by the way, when he's talking about weeks, he's not talking about everything. We're talking about, we're going to get some stuff coming up real soon, maybe even on Monday, which is fantastic. And little birdie told me a few other things, but I'm trying to bite the damn tongue as usual. But it's coming fast, and that's the exciting part, guys. I know it's been a long wait, but hey, it's back. Did you do that on purpose?
Sorry,
we want to know.
Yeah, he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
He was hanging.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect phone call. When you get a phone call in, it just shuts everything else down. I tried to reject it, but it didn't matter. So no, like this is something that is coming very, 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 very lemon fantastically quick. And so I want to make sure everybody kind of understands the time horizon now of what we're going to be doing. I do have a couple more of these I want to get off the deck with Terry and Mike. And then the last one, after we release kind of what we're doing, I'm going to do a roadmap to basically show you guys the timeline of them. This is supposed to be a 12 day. Everybody's been pressing to get more. So as you guys noticed tonight, I've kind of dug a little deeper and got about 2 little teases out and two full project developments basically that came out tonight as well. We are very, very excited about getting this thing out for the community, more for the fact to stop all the confusion. But guys, it is a lot. It is a lot of new stuff, and no crypto company has started day one this direction. And I think right now all of us have gone through hell, although we are a 2.5-year-old company. The reality is everybody feels like we're starting from the ground floor. That's the greatest part about this time we have right now. We have 2 totally different visions with the projects, but guess what? We are on the ground floor of both of them. And so with the announcement of the partners on the debt side, everybody should be ecstatic about that. It is something that is huge for crypto. It's never been done. So understand that, I always got told, even during the SEC, they looked at everything and they said, this just doesn't happen. This doesn't happen. Well, it's time to turn the tables on that. This does not happen in crypto, guys, and we are doing it. And so I want to make sure that everybody understands that both sides of the platform are absolutely top priority for all of us. We are just going to take 2 separate roads to it. We'll all be working our butts off for those paths. And again, I will reiterate it again. I am the largest holder. I fully support that side. I am not selling anytime soon. So just be prepared for the long run and just hold in with me, because I am very excited about both sides for different reasons. But understand there's a lot of really fun stuff, and I think that's what everybody needs to understand. I'm very excited. So,
do you see that the with the new wallet coming out, like I'll actually be able to go take BGLD for instance and get Lemon and take Lemon and go buy NatG, that kind of thing? Like I'll be able to go interact with that?
Yeah, that's the beauty of the app and the DEX. We want to make sure, and not only that, but you can go to Tether, you can go to Circle, you can go like the any pairing that is physically on the DEX or that you get to through the DEX. That's what the app will do, but it'll do it instantaneously with one push button. So you don't have to go to PancakeSwap and do it individually. So like right now, you go to PancakeSwap, you got to go one to the other. then you got to go one to the other. Then you got one to the other. The app just does it for you. It's going to go ahead and pre-build in those rails. So although it is doing it separately, you're going to see it in one transaction because it's just going to go ahead and move through immediately, just to push a button. Guys, we did this already with the V1 app. And so this is basically just getting you back to where you guys are used to. And I think that's important for everybody.
Wow.
I've seen a few other questions popping up, but I just want to make one more statement. I don't think people have thought this through yet and connected the dots, because most people tend to jump first to the conclusion of where they're standing. But when that on and off crypto piece, like all that stuff that you're doing with the bank, has been like a long time major crypto problem, and it's likely to attract the eyeballs of everybody in crypto. So that's fantastic. Someone was asking, are there going to be a lot of expenses related to onboarding into these kinds of things? I know that I've seen that comment thread as a concern, so maybe if you want to take
No, look, we know that everybody is in the same situation we are. We've all been beat to hell. So it is not our intent. Lemon is something we are focusing every day on a mission. And I know the other side of it as well. We're trying to make sure that the base is protected and safe. Some opportunities may have some cost to them, but you don't have to get into everything. And that's what I want to basically say. We are going to be sticking with the free NFT model for a lot of the projects coming out. There will be some that is not possible. They are too big. They are too massive, and you will have the opportunity, but that is just not a fundamental thing you can do for everything. But it has to be paid for in one way, shape, or form. And a lot of the freebie stuff, we can do it in other ways from the projects themselves on the underside of it. But when you have huge names that bring advertising, users, and run-ups, guys, that's just a little harder. And the user base is something we'll be onboarding very quickly. Lemon is partnering with a few other technologies. I've talked about it before. We have other crypto communities that I announced. It was around 4 million users. We've got another company that's a little over 1.1 million affiliates. Users are not affiliates, guys. Users is another blockchain product that we are merging in, and it will become part of the All Things Lemon platform. So understand that we get those users by bringing up all the value. Why do we get the value? Everybody has the exact same problems, and we are fixing the problems. So if you are a layer 2 and you're wanting to launch on an L1, if I can offer them I'm going to give you a little hint here. If we can offer them a micro loan to get started because they are starting with nothing, if we can offer them with the ability to go to a tier 1 exchange the second they hit certain criteria, but get them on a DEX immediately. If we can physically get them to a point where they have a launching pad, where they have user bases in the millions that look at their project because they are on the Lemon platform, this is what every single startup company wants, and they don't have one like that today. So understand, if you go and get on something like, Binance even, it's not like Binance, at the 1,000+ projects that they do every single month, it's not like they sit there and advertise for you. It's not like the users actually really even know what's going on. The difference between Lemon and that is we will physically have millions and millions of users that get to see these projects come out, participate in the projects, advertise the projects, have banking for the projects, have debit cards for the projects, day one. Yeah. So we are solving problems, and I think that is what you guys need to understand. We went through it without having any of it. We know what has to happen when you're a startup crypto company. And you can't, I could take all that headache away from somebody, that's the home for them for life. And that's what I really, or at least till they're mature enough that they decide they're going to go do something like their own L1 or something like that down the road. I don't see anybody leaving. The cost, the speed, and the availability in that of the chain, I tell you, I don't think anybody's going to leave with the benefits we bring them. But that's great because it's fees we're getting from other people and not our direct OG users, which are on the phone. So let us grow the platform. Let's benefit the platform. Let's just go ahead and rally the troops and understand that you guys all got us here. Now it's time for us to do our job and push it over the line.
Fantastic. Well, I see we're over the 40-minute mark, and I know that's about the timeout that we wanted to create for today. And you dropped a ton of bombs. I think that's a lot for people to chew on. We know the chats are going to be lit up. I just want you to know that I'm available any day that ends in Y. There aren't any I take off, and all hours of the day are games. So whenever you're ready to record something, get some more stuff out. Even if we need to pre-record because this time doesn't work on certain days, all good.
Yeah. Again, it's it's a quarter to midnight here. The time zones are a little rough, but having said that, guys, we're very committed to get this stuff rolled out and launched. And I hope when I drop so many bombs tonight, you guys understand it's a lot, and it's not even a sliver of what's coming. So understand, I'm going to drop that little last little hint there. This is just the beginning. Terry knows more than he's leading on right now, and I think his head wants to explode. So it's you need to keep that secret, Terry. It's supposed to be me announcing it.
I'm letting it happen. I'm letting it happen. I've been fighting it down hard, man. It's not easy to do, but I've been trying.
I'll wait till you jump off, Jason, then I'll tell Terry we already ended the stream, and I'll start asking him questions.
Well, he's actually had that banking slide now for a week, and it stayed a little quiet. So I'm
good job. I'm gonna put it back up there real quick so everybody can see it. In case I know we had more numbers. Lemon Bank, Jason, that is so good.
But Jason, the solving this real bank problem is just huge. I really wish people would really just get their heads around grasping just how big this is. This has been a lingering problem for more than a decade that people have been trying to do in piecemeal. And there's some decent things out there, but this sounds fantastic.
This is what's going to drive the base. This is what's going to drive the users. This is what's going to drive this ecosystem to the next level. And in all things lemon. Let's just do it.
I'm looking forward to my lemon card. That's exciting. All right, guys, thank you everyone for tuning in. Stay tuned. We will definitely get the announcements out for when the next calls come, whether they're live or recordings. They're going to keep rolling out. We're going to keep coming at you, and hope you're pumped. Keep it cool in the chats. It's all good. All the answers are coming. I know you still have questions, but they're coming.
I'll be on Telegram. I'll be on Telegram for about the next 15 minutes or so, and then I'm checking out for the night. It's midnight here, and I still have another meeting, and then I get to go to bed. So let's go ahead and get off, and I'll see you guys on Telegram here in just a few minutes.
Thank you so much for all you do, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Terry, do you want to answer a question for me real quick?
Yeah, all right, guys. All right, you're going to start something, Mike.
We're still live, so I'm just warning you ahead of time.
Yeah.
So if I'm understanding this correctly,
sure.
Because obviously almost everybody here is from the debt community, right? And we're still in the debt community. They'll have the lemon token would be similar to the debt token, correct? So it'll have it's what they call the utility. That's the utility token, correct? Yeah. So we'll be able to take the lemon will be kind of the debt token for some of those projects, and I can even swap lemon for debt to use as a utility token to buy NatGs. Probably is that what you're understanding?
Yeah, I'm not clear on all the details, but something like that is being arranged as far as I understand it. Yeah, correct.
Okay, got it. Because I know that's probably a lot of people's question is, where we going with this and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not giving financial advice, but I do know where the debt buy button has been.
Yeah, you know where to find that thing. Yeah, I think people are getting ahead of themselves, right? Like you heard Jason talking about DEXs and even a SEX included and a bank included. It's a built-in system of all options being there for people, right? So we're going to have a lot of ability to have mobility in any way that we want, and I think that's one of the important things. It's also one of the things that's always been difficult in crypto, right? Like to go cross-chain, sometimes you got to use bridges and swaps, and this wallet will get you in and out of Monero, but this wallet you can't use Monero on, right? And this wallet you can do this, and you can get on Binance, but you can't get on Optimism or Atom Chain and Cosmos, and so they're probably not going to solve all cross-chain bridge issues in all of crypto, but they're going to try hard to make at least the important ones in this ecosystem easy and simple. And I know that we're going to see that in the Lemon Tree app as well. So even outside of traditional exchanges, it's going to be built right into the Lemon Tree app, all the things within this ecosystem. So that's exciting and going to be really nice and easy. I mean, does anyone remember the original debt app, how easy that was? I mean, that was fantastic. And so we're going to get back to that, but with a whole bunch more bells and whistles and features and options and projects. And like he said, we're going to need a favorites list. There's going to be so many L2s they're hoping will come on board here. And if you guys remember anything we talked about last year, that's incredible. That's going to be earth shattering. So
Dang, people are going to lose their minds when they start hearing about some of the companies that are probably going to be tokenizing. Like
this is another tongue biter for me. Like I've heard some of the brands, and they're some of the biggest ones on the planet. So they're huge. They're just not mine to announce. But if you guys are enjoying this, even after we're done with this basic rollout sequence, and we'll still keep getting the guys on calls, but maybe they'll come less frequently. We'll be there to bridge the gaps. Like Mike was saying earlier, we're going to keep bridging the gaps with short videos, long videos, websites, all the tools we can do to try and keep the campfire going for the community, but as well as making the ease of understanding and the ease of use. And we'll make sure that we aggregate the tutorials and the memes, and we'll play our part here, trying to make things easy for everyone. So it's getting exciting, guys. So Frank's trying to get me to drop brands. You're gonna get me in trouble, Frankie. I'm dying to.
No way, Jose. Don't you dare. They'll never do another live with us again.
Yeah. I'm dying to, but I'm gonna bite the tongue because it's all coming soon. If I thought you were gonna wait a long time, I'd probably sneak it to you in an inbox, right? But it's coming so soon. I think you're gonna just let your brain stew on this. Know that some more great shit's coming real soon. We'll probably be recording again tomorrow. I as far as I know, we are. So it's getting good, guys.
Those were some big drops right there. Just didn't even expect those. That's awesome.
I know I said it, but solving the on and off crypto problems, paying your bills, like that's what I love about the Spritz app. But Spritz has some limitations. This has a lot more. Spritz has a digital card, not a physical card, right? There's jurisdictional issues with Sprint. You can only do bill pay in one country, not in the others yet. There's a lot of hiccups that they're solving for here, and
you caught the rewards. The rewards were going to be in Lemon.
Rewards in Lemon are awesome, right?
Oh
In Spritz, you can only do very limited crypto projects. Here, they're going to have a much wider base. I doubt it's all crypto projects, but a much wider base by the sounds of things is just that flexibility again and again, and how many different fiat currencies are going to be able to come in. And to make it easy, on and off. And for those who haven't figured this out, let me connect a few dots for you. Financial privacy, there's always some extra financial privacy that comes with jurisdictional arbitrage, right? So, if you're banking in a country that you don't reside in, there's always some benefits that are, unspoken. But a lot of good shit here happening. I can't wait. I've got a Ronin card, which I love, but I'm thrilled to also have a Lemon card, so lots of flexibility. That's lots of cool stuff going on. And a lot of my other crypto cards, like they had problems. So getting them all solved right here. Fantastic.
Man, good job. Well, good job again tonight, Terry. Good question.
Good answer. Great having you guys. We'll see you guys on the call. We'll be back on soon.
Everybody have a good one. We are out, and we'll see you on the next one.